Hi Scorpios, thank you for joining me for this bi-weekly reading for July 1st through the 15th. If you were born October 19th through the 25th, you are a Libra Scorpio cusp. Please check out that video. It has already been posted. If you were born November 19th through the 24th, you are a Scorpio Sagittarius cusp. So please check out that video. This video will be for the 3 periods of Scorpio. First, we're starting out with Scorpio 1, week of intensity. So if you were born in that week, you're the week of intensity. Scorpio 1 for July 1st through 15th, 2017. So the Chariot fell out. I immediately felt as though this is definitely about a trip or an event that is taking place that you have to attend for the first 2 weeks of July. I'm feeling a few of you may be getting a new car or a rental car. So you just want to make sure that you check this vehicle before the trip. From top to bottom, check the oil, check the tires, the pressure, everything in the tires. Make sure it has windshield wiper fluid, new windshield wipers. Just want to make sure that you give it a once over really, really well, inside and out. Just to help you remain safe during this event. Overall energy, opportunities, obstacles, finances, and romance. Okay, so here we have in opportunities, we definitely have an event here with a group of people. You may be taking someone along with you to help you buy the car, or there's getting your first car, lots of people excited. So I definitely see that you do have an event coming up here. So you're finally feeling released. You've been feeling that, again, this is Scorpio 1s, you've been feeling as though you were pinned down, and in this first part of July, you're just getting up and you're moving forward, and you're just, I feel like you're wanting to get away from another water sign possibly that just has been making you feel trapped. They're possessive, they're jealous, they're conventional, they want you to change this person, and you're just feeling like they're bringing a cloud over your relationship. And this could be romance, family, or work. It's just a relationship, and you're just ready to get out and go celebrate and just feel all the wonderful joys there are to feel. You know, you're just feeling lately. So finance wise, I feel like you are being mindful of your spending, being mindful of what you can and can't do. And so you are keeping all of that in mind. You're planning for this trip, you're planning for this event, and so you're watching your pennies, making sure you're not overspending so that you do have time for all of that. So relationships, I really hate to see this cloud over the situation, but if you're going on an event, on an adventure, we'll call it an adventure. If you're taking an adventure where you're expecting to go find love, then it's just doesn't feel like it's going to happen. This event is more, this adventure is more about being with your buds and just living it up and having fun. And when you're in that set of mind where I'm just going to go have fun and what happens happens, and that's when you meet somebody. So if you focus too much on meeting somebody new, it doesn't look like it's going to happen for you. You know, you're just getting away from this person that's just kind of like possessive and jealous, you know, and you're releasing yourself from that situation. So that's really great to see. Okay, I'm going to pull a Stephen D. Farmer, Messages from Your Animal Spirit Guides. I'm going to pull you an oracle card just to kind of get some clarification on this person here. This person that's just being possessive, wants you to change, wants your behaviors to change. They're just making everything seem really like dark and gloom. And I see that you're wanting out of this situation. You're releasing yourself from it. So let's see if we can get you advice on just how to diplomatically, with diplomacy, find a way out. All right, Scorpio ones, advice on getting out of this situation. Okay, in case you're wondering what that weird sound was, these have a really great texture to them. They're not too thick, but they're not too thin. If you really like them and you're interested in oracle cards, I highly recommend these. I love these cards. So it looks like accept the situation as it is rather than fighting to change it. The meerkat. Oh, the manatee. Wow, manatee. So you can't change this person. They're stuck in their ways, and sticking around to change them isn't working. It just hasn't worked. So it seems like accepting it means stay. It doesn't. Accepting something for the way it is helps you deal with it better. Accepting orange and white striped cat for having orange and white stripes instead of being white with orange spots is accepting the cat for the way it is, you know. So just accept this situation for the way it is and move forward. You know, they're stubborn, they're over emotional, they're possessive. You know what? That's just how they are. That doesn't mean that you need to live in it. If you don't accept them for the way they are, then it makes you angry. Don't let their behavior affect your behavior. Accept them for the way they are and move on. Go out and have fun. All right, so let's see if we can get one romance card for Scorpio ones that are single, and we'll get one for the Scorpio ones that are in a relationship. All right, for the first 2 weeks of July. Scorpio ones, singles. Scorpio ones that are in a relationship. Okay, so we have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So you may be newly single. You may have been the person. This could definitely represent you. This is a water sign. Scorpio, you're a water sign. And, you know, Scorpios can be a little jealous. You've been a little jealous. You've been trying to control this person. And they're just like, no, I'm out. So then accept what you've done and don't do it again. See your mistakes, see where you screwed up, and just don't behave that way again. Now, if this is happening to you, you're out. You're outie 5,000. You're like, nope, done, not taking this. I'm a Scorpio and feel my sting. All right, so if you are in a relationship, things, you know, have been kind of rough, but I'm feeling like they're going to turn around for you. There's going to be a situation that comes up that just really turns around, you know, the cloud that's been hanging over your relationship. So don't do anything stupid. Just keep thinking positive and get out of your head. Get out of your head and just move forward with the opportunity of rekindling what you have and making things better for your guys' relationship. All right, so up next, Scorpio 2. Scorpio 2, if you were born November 3rd through the 11th, you were born the week of depth, so you are a Scorpio 2. First 2 weeks of July 2017, Scorpio 2. Overall energy, there's the Chariot again. Opportunities, obstacles, finances, and relationships. Wow, every single card is reversed. Okay, so Scorpio 2, you guys have just kind of reversed energy from the Scorpio ones. You're just recently, I'm feeling unemployed for some of you. That there's just been changes and you just really don't know where to go with it. So we have the Queen of Wands reversed in the obstacles, and this is just a domineering person. So you know, all around for the ones and the twos, just there is somebody that's coming across, entering your life or possibly exiting your life here, that they just weren't a good fit for you, and you're ready to stop that. You're ready to put that down and get back on track. This person's just been knocking you off track. It's not got your finances all screwed up, and it's just this relationship just is not good at all for you guys right now. This person is insensitive and stubborn, insecure, dependent, just they're domineering at times. They're all over the place. And again, this could be the way you're behaving in a relationship, you know, but I feel like this is happening to you. So this relationship is just, it's nagging, and you're ready to let it go. You're ready to, you know, you're ready to get back on track because you've been knocked off your balance. You just feel like you're not going anywhere. It's just round and round with this person. So just be careful with the choices that you're making. I feel like some of you are just to the point where you're about to explode with this relationship. And you don't want that. You don't want to put that energy out into the universe, and you don't want that energy to be brought back to you by karma. So just be careful how you decide you're going to move forward here. So let's see if we can get you an oracle card. Some advice on moving forward in this relationship for Scorpio 2s. Advice for moving forward in a relationship for Scorpio 2. Scorpio 2. Advice in this relationship for moving forward. Scorpio 2. The experiences that you're presently going through are an initiation into fulfilling your purpose as a healer. So it looks like that this person that you're dealing with in this relationship is a challenge. Now, I don't necessarily see that you need to fix them. That's not your job. They have to fix themselves. Your job here is forging how you are going to handle this situation and implementing that into how you will handle future situations in your life. So I feel like for 1 and 2, I'm hearing this from my guides, 1 and 2, this is a life lesson. You're learning how to deal with difficult people that maybe you haven't dealt with them very well in the past. With friends or family or a romantic partner that has let you down, and you just maybe before tended to explode or handle it wrong, or maybe you walked away and said nothing and just let you bore all the weight of this hurt and you weren't able to release it. Well, this relationship that you guys are going through now is about seeing how to not weigh yourself down with the guilt of you did something wrong. Seeing them for the way that they are and accepting them for the way that they are and realizing it's not your fault. And you need to, I'm hearing for the future, So, you know, we are incarnated here to learn lessons. And right now, this is a lesson that you guys all need to be able to add to your filing cabinet of lesson learned. Check mark. I'm seeing, you know, marking it off and filing it away in your memory catalog, you know, your Akashic records, as it were. As this is a lesson, this is how this happened to me, this is how I handled it. And the next time it comes, you can go grab that file and say, okay, what can I take from how I handled this situation and address it to this situation or change it for this situation? So it's really about not making any split decisions, choosing how to wisely speak to this other person. And this is, again, I'm feeling for Scorpio 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, maybe even 3, that you just need to let them, you need to be able to express how they're making you feel and not feel guilty about it. So to get them to listen and hear how they're making you feel, you need to make sure you're choosing your words correctly. So you can just put down that, just the crappy feeling that you've been carrying around with you over the situation. So make notes about what you want to say, put them down, come back to them, and then choose. Because you don't want to come off as vindictive or, you know, with that Scorpio sting. You want to be able to let them know how they make you feel in a way that they can and possibly will, hopefully will, really think about how they've been treating you. All right, so let's get you a romance card. One for the singles and one for those in a relationship. Scorpio 2 for the first 2 weeks of July. Scorpio 2s. Scorpio 2 singles. Scorpio 2 singles. Scorpio 2 singles. Oh. Yeah, you guys are just really feeling deceived by this person. You've put in all this effort and you're just ready to give up. So think it through. Think about how you want to fix this. Do you want to end this relationship, or do you want to let them know how they're making you feel? And if they don't apologize and they end it, then you know you've done nothing wrong. You know, I'm feeling like not everybody realizes how they're making you feel. And I mean, you got a 50-50 shot here. Either they're going to apologize or they're not going to talk to you again, and it's all on them. It's all on them. For those in a relationship. Okay, for those of you that are in a relationship, speaking to them, speaking to your mate, letting your partner know. And again, this is can go off onto family partners and or friendships, not just romance. I feel like if you let them know, they're going to apologize. You know, I kind of feel like it's 50-50 here. Half of you aren't going to ever speak to the person again because they're an asshole and you called them on it. And the other half are going to apologize. But either way, you deserve to put down that burden. You shouldn't have to carry their crazy actions all the time. You know, their indecisiveness, their unreliability, their mood swings, their stubbornness, their insecurities. It's not your job to carry their karma. So just talk to them about it. Talk to them about how they're making you feel. And if they're worth it, if they are in 100%, they're going to apologize. This is how you're going to find out if they're in 100% into your relationship. If they are, they will apologize. If they're not, they won't be back. All right, Scorpio 3 up next. Scorpio 3s. If you were born the week of November 12th through the 18th, you are a Scorpio 3, and you were born in the week of Charm. Good for you. Week of Charm. Scorpio 3s for the first 2 weeks of July. One more. Overall energy, opportunities, obstacles, finances, and relationships. So I'm really feeling like the Scorpio 1, 2, and 3, that you guys are all coming together, that towards the end of the week, after you've talked to the people, that you're really going to find that fulfillment. I feel like all 3 of your periods here, that you guys are really just in this loop together, and that all 3 of these, the Scorpio 1, 2, and 3 readings, that they all need to be together. That that you guys are more or less in the same situation here. You're just feeling flabbergasted with all kinds of situations. But I'm seeing that if you are patient when you speak to the person and you're taking your time, I'm really just seeing a good result here overall. And yeah, I'm just feeling a good result here overall. You're not rushing in, choosing your words wisely. I'm just feeling that for you. Now, financial-wise, it looks like Scorpio 3s might be having a little problem, even though we did see some of you doing really well hanging on to money. But you just have to remember that there is somebody there for you. Again, You know, I just keep feeling that. Gather your strength. Talk to this person that you're in this relationship with. Gosh, I just feel this really strong for all of you guys. That, you know, you may have hurt their feelings and you don't even know it. You know, they may be acting this way and pulling this way away from you because they feel as though you're being indecisive. You're feeling this from them. Well, they might be feeling the same thing from you, and they just don't know how to tell you. Because again, you Scorpios have a sting. So if you go into this discussion, I'm just feeling, you know, calm and cool, collective. You've thought about what you're going to say, and you're going in not defensive, but optimistic on a resolution that you guys will eventually come together, because you're just not together. And I do feel a happy fulfillment here for you guys. Just, you need to find your strength. So how are we going to help Scorpios continue to find their strength to resolve this situation that they all seem to be feeling right now? Help Scorpios find their strength. Okay. Perfect. So it is this first couple weeks of July. This is a time for your emotional healing, and you are just again being told, take some time to think about what you need to tell this person, whether it's a romance partner, a business partner, your best friend, your sister, your parent, your brother, your cousin, whatever. You just need to take time and make sure you're going in optimistic and wholehearted, not defensive. Just speak to them about how they're making you feel. You guys you love each other. You're in this relationship because you care about each other. And I know, like I said, some of them are just you'll never talk to them again because they're the ones that are being the asshole in this situation. And then I've also seen that you're not necessarily seeing your part in the situation because they're not able to, let you know how they're feeling. They may be feeling smothered or overwhelmed by you. So there's not one person feeling. There isn't just one of you feeling bad in this relationship. It does look like both of you need to communicate to each other, and you're not communicating to each other. So just decide what you want to say in the most positive manner and go speak to this person. Go speak to them and cry it out with each other if you have to, or for some of you, it will be an end. But I'm feeling that this conversation would actually be a positive thing for the both of you. I'm not going to pull a romance card just because I really feel like Scorpio 1s, 2s, and 3s are all getting the same messages here. If you want to get back on track in this situation and get that group loving feeling back together that you guys once had, you need this. I'm seeing it is definitely a possible outcome here for you. So meditate on this, decide what you want to talk to them about, get time with them. Don't push them for the time, but make plans with them, talk to them. Don't ambush them. Don't say, well, I need to talk to you about something, and make them get all stressed out. Just say, hey, I was wondering if we could hang out for a cup of coffee today. Oh, if you can't do it today, let's do it tomorrow. And just sit down over a cup of tea or a cup of coffee and just say, I feel like there's been kind of a strain lately on our relationship, and I don't know if you're feeling it, but I'm really feeling like perhaps you're taking me for granted, that you've been taking out your emotions on me. You're using, you know, kind of been using me as a punching bag lately. And you're, you know, I respect our friendship, and I'd like to know what's causing this. What's bothering you that you're not getting out? And it might not even be about you. It might be about something else, but because they care about you so much and you're there, that they're taking it out on you. They may feel like you're doing the same thing to them. So just a little healing therapy time for you guys. That's, I'm really feeling this for all of the sign of Scorpio. All right, well, if you want to do a private reading to discuss this, my contact information will be below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I do appreciate it. And I wish you the best of luck for whatever this conversation is that you need to have with this other person. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all of your views, all of your thumbs up. And I wish you the best of luck for the beginning of July.